You don't know Wolverine, the brooding berserker with an adamantium attitude? Well, listen up, bub, because I'm the best at what I do. And what I do is tell you all about Wolverine. Snicked! Wolverine was born James Howlett, the son of Canadian aristocrats in the late 1800s. When his father was killed by a vengeful groundskeeper named Thomas Logan, James's mutant gene was activated, and he grew razor-sharp bone claws from his hands. In a rage, he killed the groundskeeper and fled to the wilderness. He found he also had increased strength, speed, and a healing factor that not only allowed him to recover from nearly any wound, but also slowed his aging. After living with wolves under the alias Logan, a name borrowed from the man whose life he took, he tussled with the vicious Creed family, beginning a century-long blood feud with Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth. Escaping to life in the wild, he was then drafted into World War I, and afterwards continued his adventures abroad, working as an assassin in the flashy but sinister city nation, Madripoor. He was called into service again, fighting in World War II alongside heroes like Cap and Bucky. But after fighting in battle after battle over the years, Logan became plagued by guilt. After World War II, he traveled to Jasmine Falls in Japan to atone for his sins. There, he found peace with a woman named Itsu, but his past came back to haunt him when Itsu was killed by the Winter Soldier, sent to assassinate Logan for his actions during the wars. Shattered by the loss of his love, Logan returned to mercenary work, joining the Black Ops unit Team X alongside other nefarious mutants, including his lifelong rival Sabretooth. Eventually, the more than questionable ethics of Team X, from the true nature of the missions to the fact that they mind-wiped their own operatives, proved to be too much, and Logan realized he had to break away. The government wasn't done with him yet, though. He was captured by the mysterious Weapon X program, who put him through brutal experiments. They wiped his memories and grafted his skeleton with the nearly indestructible metal adamantium, turning him into the ultimate mindless killing machine. Or so they thought. Logan escaped and was later recruited for Canada's superpowered government agency, Department H, where he was given a new costume and codename the Wolverine. After taking on a rampaging Hulk, he was contacted by Charles Xavier, better known as Professor X, to be a new member of his mutant team, the X-Men. The perpetual loner found a family there, forging lifelong friendships with Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Storm, vying for the affections of Jean Grey, and clashing with her boyfriend, team leader, and Logan's forever best frenemy, Cyclops. Wolverine was initially skeptical of Xavier's dream of peaceful cohabitation between humans and mutants, but over time found that he deeply respected the professor's ideals, and eventually became a mentor in his own right to many young mutants like Kitty Pryde and Jubilee. Wolverine even briefly succeeded Professor X as headmaster of the school. However, his journey into academia didn't keep Wolverine from the action. When a scientist from Weapon X tried to recreate the horrific experiments of the program, Wolverine was able to stop him, but not before he was doused in liquid adamantium, seemingly ending his very long life. But that wasn't the end for the old knucklehead. He was brought back to life, and nowadays he lives on the island nation of Krakoa with the rest of mutant kind, including his kids and clones, Dakin, X-23, and Scout. You know, for such a grizzled loner, Wolverine's been on a handful of teams, including the Avengers, X-Force, and the Fantastic Four, although his style of teamwork isn't always appreciated. While he may be a little rough around the edges, okay, well, maybe very rough, you can always count on the X-Men's brooding brawler to have your back when push comes to shove. And punch, and kick, and slice. And now you do know Wolverine. Snicked! Read all of Wolverine's most iconic storylines on Marvel Unlimited. Learn more at marvel.com/unlimited.